going on, everybody? It's your boy, Crispy Nips here, and we're going to take a look at the third round. Now, I have something to say for a comment that was made on the last video. I got called a dumbass for picking the higher-seeded teams, which is not true. I had Mercer beating Duke, and UConn beat Villanova. What the fuck? Villanova. What the fuck am I talking about? And, yeah. What the hell's your deal? There's a reason why they're ranked high. They're a good team. That's how it works. I guess next year I'll just pick all 16 seeds to go all the way, and everyone lower. So anyways, let's get to the tournament here. What happened in the third round? Florida took on Pitt, and Florida ended up beating Pittsburgh, and I got that game right. And UCLA taking on Stephen F. Austin. I had VCU going on next round, but Stephen F. Austin had beat them in the previous round, second round, so UCLA did end up winning them. So Florida taking on UCLA in regionals. Those start Thursday and Friday. Those are one of the regional games, the fourth round of the tournament. Dayton, upset alert, beat Syracuse. Good job to them, Dayton Flyers. They're definitely, obviously, can take out some good teams. Ohio State, clearly that's always a good team. And Syracuse is a great team. They were ranked number 1 for a while there in the college tournament. Well, regular season for college. Let's see here. Upset alert! Stanford beat Kansas. Good job to Stanford. So Dayton Flyers, the two upset teams, are going to be taking on each other. Dayton versus Stanford. And then, let's go down to the East region. Virginia beat Memphis. And then Harvard lost. They had a good season. Good upset. Michigan State beat Harvard, which is in one of my Final Four. Florida and Michigan State are the two on the left side bracket in the South and East regions that I have going to the Final Four. So my Final Four is still intact, by the way. Let's see here. North Carolina lost to Iowa State. I had Iowa State beating North Carolina. Good job. UConn over Villanova. I picked UConn. I have UConn going to the Elite 8. So I was excited. My brother picked Villanova to go all the way. They lost to UConn. So thank you, UConn, for getting me some more points in my brackets. Let's see here. So on that side, I got Florida. Let's see here. Yeah, I got Michigan State beating Virginia next game. And I have UConn beating Iowa State next game. Let's go over to the West region. Arizona beat Gonzaga last night. That was the last game of the third round. And I have Arizona in my Final Four. And then North Dakota State lost to San Diego. I had San Diego beating either Oklahoma or North Dakota State. So I got that right. The only big loss in this region yesterday for me was Creighton, whatever you call it, losing to Baylor. I had them go into my Elite 8, and they lost. So, good job, Baylor, knocking them off. Upset alert! Not really an upset. It was a 6 beating a 3. But anyways, Baylor moved on. And then Wisconsin beat Oregon. And I had Wisconsin beating Oregon. So, there you go. Baylor's taking on Wisconsin. Oh no. This is an interesting one right here. Wichita State got upsetted by Kentucky. My fiance had Wichita State going all the way. Not happening. So, that was a close game, good game. I still think they should have drove it, tried to draw a foul, or at least made it 2, tied up, go to OT. But you know, what am I? I'm just a big fat guy watching sports at home. So, that's just me. I'd rather tie it up and go to OT than take a 3 close to the basket, you know. And you could also draw the foul, get 3 points out of it, and 1. But anyways, Wichita State's perfect season. What are they, 35-1 the end of the season, 36-1? and Kentucky beat it. And let's see here, St. Louis lost to Louisville, and now that makes Kentucky versus Louisville battle for the Bluegrass State. That sounds interesting to me. Louisville having the Final Four, so hopefully they kick some ass and beat Kentucky. Alright, here's a battle of the upsets. Tennessee versus Mercer. And remember, I picked Mercer to beat Duke, because I picked high seeds, right? Anyways, Tennessee beat Mercer, going on to the next round. I had UMass going, but remember, Tennessee beat them. Anyways, and then Texas ended up losing to Michigan. And so that means Tennessee versus Michigan. I have Michigan going to my Elite 8, losing to Louisville. So yeah, that's the third round review of this NCAA tournament 2014. So it's Florida versus UCLA, Dayton versus Stanford, Virginia versus Michigan State, Iowa State taking on UConn, Arizona taking on San Diego State, Baylor taking on Wisconsin, Kentucky taking on Louisville, Tennessee taking on Michigan. And if you want, I actually have the dates on this. I didn't know that. The first games are going to be Florida, UCLA, Dayton, Stanford, Baylor, Wisconsin, and Arizona, San Diego State. So pretty much the top half of the bracket, the South region and the West region, play on Thursday, and then the East region and West region play on Friday. And the Friday games are New York for the East region, Midwest, Indianapolis. West region on Thursday is in Anaheim, South region in Memphis. Whew. There you go. It's been your boy Crispy Nips. I still got my Final Four intact. I'm in second place in my tournament, only by 4 points, and my next round's up to 3 points games. So I'm looking to win it all, get some money, and it's your boy Crispy Nips. Stay crispy.